Все, запустил стрим. Чё? Чё она? Ну зайди, в смысле не вижу.
Как называется?
Страх вам в лицо.
Страх вам в лицо?
Да. Нашел? А? Ну как нет? Ты где смотришь? Да ты прикалываешься, что ли? Ты так не найдешь. Ты, блядь, должен, блядь, зайти в свой канал. Ты что делаешь? Ты что делаешь? Да вон там. Да вон у тебя в лицо оно. Судьба пизда. Вон, как вам лицо. Вон какая-то картинка иностранная. Включай. Грузится еще. Это хуятина
A
вчера
deputy
сорвал.
was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Блять, как холодно здесь, ёба народ.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, couple out of towner.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple.
Все нахуй. Встретиться с помощником.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
О, какая-то хуятина, смотри.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Ебать.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
Чё она?
Worth taking another look.
Хуятина. Не понимаю, что делать нахуй. Все нахуй. Бля, что делать нахуй?
Попасть в место встретиться торрентом. Бля, что делать надо нахуй? Все жертвы пропали в 2010, больше ничего не нового. Вики учительница. А как вот? Рассказы цепок. Ну я все посмотрел, что мне делать нахуй? Ну вот место убийства здесь. Я здесь. Что делать нахуй? Я тут посмотрелся.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to.
Getting started. Let's head down a hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't
Are you
wanna
thinking
slow
of
you down.
retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson. Fucking nature gives me a headache.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Блять, как холодно нахуй. Ёбаный рот. Нахуй.
Damn. Should have
I
brought an
like the
umbrella.
rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Это толстосяк с голой жопой
So,
получился.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Ох, ебать. Смотри, тут пися есть. Пися. Ёбушки, воробушки.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
Спасибо, помощник шерифа. Тело не накрыто.
Okay.
Ты
Let's
проспорил.
start by examining our guest of honor.
Короче, надо
Does
осмотреть
this
этого
fit the MO
пидораса.
of the previous murders?
Похоже ли это на предыдущее убийство? Как нахуй это говно осмотреть, блядь, я не понимаю.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Осмотреть тело. Хорошо, давай смотреть тело. Пися. А, вот.
Body is positioned on the table.
Тело уложено на стол.
Ritualistic.
Ритуально. Что-то из этого, да? Что-то из этого, да? С. Улики. Ага. И чё? Чё я должен сделать, нахуй?
Another body turns up just as we
Всё,
arrive in
я
town.
добавил.
Coincidence?
Интер, нахуй. Интер. Ебать, рот. Ctrl. Исследовать место. Все к хуям. исследовать. Ебать.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Ёбушки-воробушки.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him
Связали,
down.
нашел сердце отдельно, его связали.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Ебать, и чё, мне опять сюда это все хуярить? Ёбушки-воробушки. Ебать. А где другая хуятина у меня?
That's not right.
Чё неправильно? Это неправильно. Сука. Где у меня другая хуйня? На открытых вопросах. Что бы это ни значило, блядь. F. Блядь, что делать нахуй надо?
Keep trying.
Блядь. О, прилепилась нахуй. Но оно сюда же должно. Блять, так и знал.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But
Блин,
this
какая
time the heart and
сложная
the
игра.
straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
У нас больше
This
улик.
makes 4 murders that we know about.
В пизду. И чё дальше нахуй? Чё? Я же жму. Интер. Ctrl. Исследовать, разузнать о жертве, разузнать об убийце. Ну все, Enter. Escape нахуй.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Ебать я нахуй этот. Всеузнаватель я. Хуятина.
Someone was drinking beer.
Кто-то
They
пил
spent
пиво.
time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Опять я
Was
должен.
it for a camera?
Ёба народ. Найти улику. С. Вот. Хуяк. Слишком убийца был не один. На будущее, на какое-то. Тогда жертва. Жертва. Поговорите с кем-нибудь. С кем мне нахуй поговорить, блядь?
Was he killed here or brought here after?
Эй, пидор, давай
For
говорить.
display.
Хуесос, будешь говорить? С кем говорить, нахуй? Хули ты не говоришь, пидор, блядь? Может, ты будешь говорить? С тобой будешь? О,
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale.
Найтингейл. Роберт Найтингейл.
Yes, you probably
Вы были
knew him.
знакомы?
Brothers in arms.
Братья по оружию.
And sisters.
Сестры. Писька у него маленькая, смотри какая. Очень маленькая писька.
So you knew our victim.
Так ты знал жертву?
I didn't recognize
В таком
him in his
виде я его
current
не
state.
узнал, но мы
But
виделись
yeah,
пару
I
раз в
ran into
Куантико.
him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any
Общего
cases
дела у нас
together.
не было.
After his partner got killed
Но он
in the
практически
field, he
слетел с
went off the
катушек,
deep
когда
end.
его напарники
Got the
убили.
boot pretty quick after
Его
that.
уволили вскоре после этого. Что это нахуй, блядь? Доступному
So what
заключению.
happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
Ебать, какая заебистая в
Depression led
жопу
to
игра.
booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
Все не так просто, он говорит. Наконец, у нее несчастливый. Еба народ. Опять что-то я здесь жертва, да? Надо в жертву. А, доска зацепок. Жертва. Я бы же поговорил, блядь!
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Имя жертвы Роберт, ну чё, сюда мне надо прихуярить.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Так, ну,
Boot prints indicating
оставили
multiple
после
killers.
себя.
Quite the party.
Убийство произошло случайно. Предумышленное или нет? Ага. Рядом холодильника бутылки пива. Хуль ты, блядь, сюда нужно ставиться. Ну ладно. А куда ставиться-то нахуй? Вот эта ебанина мне нужно сюда прихуярить. Почему она говорит холодильник и бутылки из-под пива? Ну придум... Блять, сюда что ли нахуй? Ладно, какие цели? Исследовать место разузнать об убийце. В пизду. Ладно. Что скажешь, пидор?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Ну и хули.
I think that's everything.
А,
For now,
ну
at
все, мы
least.
здесь все сделали.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Не
Need
уверен.
to think about it.
Ну и чё? Мы все здесь сделали, хули. О, разместилась, я же говорил.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
13 лет считался пропавшим.
Why
Нате на.
here?
Почему здесь? Почему
Why now?
сейчас? Ну и чё? Откуда жертва?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Досье. Найтингейл.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
13 лет отсутствовал.
How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Блять, как здесь холодно.
It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake.
Ну, короче,
before
умеет.
his murder.
Видимо, экстрасенс.
Was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Угу. У меня пистолет есть. А как его взять? Блядь, что делать надо нахуй, сука? Как патроны? Нихуя непонятно. Что делать надо? Как будто вот тут я что не посмотрел. А, вот. Пришел возле Хейдром. Крис, ты чё? А, дверь закрыла.
Let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
Короче, он думает, что она уже что-то знает, говорит, ничего сложного.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone.
Блядь, да Крис, ёпта.
The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Короче.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Бессмыслица, говорит, какая-то. Нихуя не вижу, что тут написано. Escape now.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Хуятина какая-то, блядь. Все понял, как это работает. Все понял, как это работает.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Таргет там был.
From the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Хуятина какая-то.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Какая хуятина, бля.
The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Надо вернуться назад его смотреть.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Что-то в него запихали.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Чё, окей? Куда бежать нахуй? Блять, мне надо сюда. Сюда нахуй надо бежать.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find
Все это
more.
бесит
I
его.
believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's
You
all
made it
about
back.
control.
Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Мне нужно залезть ему туда. Хули вы, блядь. Попросить прапорщика перевести тело. Эй, прапорщик, нахуй.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Дня
Oh, and
оленя.
Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
F. Ну и хули.
Thanks.
Где мне
Let's
машина?
get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
The
Поехали.
diner, right?
Где
I could use a
машина?
cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Открыл нахуй.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in.
Леса ей
We
нравятся
should go for a hike if
здесь.
we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean.
Не леса, а
Deputies
леса.
aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a...
Они обсуждают, короче, улики.
Maybe.
Нихуя
And
непонятно.
why take out his heart
Сейчас
just to
нужен
throw it away?
кей.
stuff in
Ключ.
something for us to find.
Все, я вышел. Куда мне нахуй? Калифорния, озеро. Блядь, куда мне бежать? Я туда бегу. Где я? Хуй знает. О, машина. Все.
Here we are.
Вот мы на месте.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Давай. Сучка моя. Ну чё? Поехали, блядь. Чё делать нахуй? Дрила. Вернуть машину, вернуться в Брайтон Фоллс. Ну и чё? А, я поведу.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my
Как ты
head.
могла выкинуть с
I've
головы?
never seen killers
Я видел, что Виса общался так напрямую. Пока ты отлично справляешься. Боготворят твои интуиции. Расследование быстро продвигается вперед. Я не была уверена, стоит ли браться за дело, которое так загадочно. Мне хотя разгадать тайну. Если чувствуете, что не справляетесь с врагами, двигайтесь к убежищу. Свет в убежище восстанавливает здоровье и отпугивает врагов. У меня еще пока тут нет врагов. О каких врагах речь?
reach out so directly.
Хуятина какая. Бать, как долго грузит он, сука. Бать, игра называется «Заебаться надо». Бать, как долго грузится это говно, нахуй.
Before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Интересно, въебать можно? Да не хочу я доску зацепить. Давай обниматься. Обнимай, сука, меня. Давай, обнимай. Сука, блядь. Че делать здесь надо, нахуй? Допросить свидетелей в закусочной. А где закусочная? Дорогой олень. Вот он. Ты свидетель, сука?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Так, конечно.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Что делать-то надо вообще здесь, блядь? Карта. Ведьма.
Good to see you.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Как выйти?
Take it easy.
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Hey there. I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Wait. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
64 человека будет. Такие все бизнесовые. Что там? Клиенты наши там. Бренды там. Так, короче, погнали. Вкратце суть истории в том, что 13 лет назад туда поехал чувак, который потерялся во тьме. Так из семьи он не вышел. Сейчас он будет проваливаться она то в тьму, то обратно. И пойдет жаришка.
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Как скажете. Так, короче, вся жаришка начнется там, когда она придет осматривать тело. Так, осмотреть тело Найтингейла. Как его найти? Как карту надо посмотреть, да? Как тут карту посмотреть? Карта. Цели. Отправиться в управление шерифа. Чё, как плохо карту видно?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
Качество, конечно.
The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Оставляет желать лучше.
Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some
У
guests.
нас, кажется, гости.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important
Подозрительные
guest.
типы.
Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has
Она
been.
немного не от мира сего.
Why? What'd she do now?
Тут
She
все,
kept
блядь,
saying that my daughter
не от мира
drowned.
сего.
She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Так, отправиться процедурно. Вот сейчас начнется
Hey, boss.
хрень
Corpse is downstairs, ready to go.
интересная.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
Сейчас
I'd like to take a
начнется.
closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Вот, карта. Один.
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Сейчас начнется пиздец.
Have a nice day.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket.
Все так по-доброму сейчас, все так светленько так.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Ебать, он прав... Что случилось? А! Блядь,
Something about morgues.
графика не
They always
подгружается.
cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Все, понеслась. Как говорят, пизда по кочкам.
Okay,
Сейчас
let's take
начнется.
a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text.
Похоже на
A tattoo?
текст.
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs
Тело
of
было
being
погружено в
submerged in
воду уже
water
после смерти.
post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Что-то здесь не сходится.
Defensive wounds.
На теле
Put up a
раны.
fight.
Так, и что мне нужно дальше? Где там еще? Что там ничего не видно? А, вот.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing.
Так, доска зацепок.
How'd they met?
Ага, теперь нужно к доске зацепок, правильно? Понимаю. Доска зацепок. Так, ну здесь я не знаю, как это делать-то. Все улики.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
На будущее.
Keep trying. Nope.
О,
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
что делать-то дальше?
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Вот сейчас начинается, блядь.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale Haunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Добро пожаловать в водичку.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Добро пожаловать во тьму.
see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Все.
Go!
Блядь. Пизда, нахуй, блядь, вонючка. Пиздец, блядь. Как его, блядь, решить, нахуй? Ну, что так долго? Пиздец. Что происходит? Ебать, что с ними с лицами? Надо как-то это выключить, ОБС, потому что тут вообще невозможно играть на нее. Как она?